Guys, this video will bless you. A video of Professor PLO Lumumba. Watch till the end. Thank you.
Black or white is irrelevant. You want a rat-catching cat. But we as professionals, have we liberated ourselves from that? Professionals. Today, if you look at universities across our country, if you go to Maseno, I dare challenge you, the vice chancellor is likely Luo. And if he is not, the Luos in that area will say, we want our own. Does chemistry change when it's taught by a Kamba and when it's taught by Luo? If you go to Moi University, likely the vice chancellor is of the Kalenjin extraction. If you go to Seuko in Machakos, the vice chancellor is likely a Kamba. If you go to Masinda Muliro, the vice chancellor is likely a Luhia of the Bukusu extraction. If you go to Rongo, the vice chancellor is likely to be a Luo. If you go to Didan Kimathi University, that one may be a little different. But if you go to any of these, and the people will say, we want our own. And these people who say these are Christians, for whom there is no Jew, no? How do we reconcile that kind of conduct? When you want to have the head of the Moi teaching and referral, you want a Kalenjin, but when you are dying, you want an oncologist. How do you reconcile that? We must make a choice. But we are not making those choices as Christians who are Kenyans, because we want to be nice to each other. Until the day that we are capable of liberating ourselves from these basic instincts, our countries will never realize their potential. And I'm urging you that we as a Christian body, we must now ask ourselves uncomfortable questions in order to give meaning to our Christianity. You know, I now know churches, and there is a very good friend of mine who is an archbishop of the Catholic Church. For the moment, the Catholic Church is doing a very good job. They appoint them differently. But I know a church, which I will not name, because you may recognize it. And I want to be politically correct, in which you cannot be a bishop unless you are an aborigine of that area. We have now put Christ and God into ethnic pigeonholes. And it is we professionals who preside over that. If you go to different parts of Kenya, you are in West Pokot, you are in Elgeyo Marakwet, you are in different parts in Kisii. The people who are not professionals never talk about these things. It is we professionals who remind them about their ethnicity, which ought to be celebrated. Ethnic diversity is something to be celebrated. It is the use of ethnicity as an instrument of judgment and discrimination that must be condemned. There is nothing wrong with our ethnicity. God, in his divine wisdom, made us different because he is a God of diversity, because diversity is what creates harmony. But if we choose to use our diversity to destroy the harmony that we have, then we can never realize our potential. You professionals who are here, I want you to reflect. There was a time in this country, and many of you will remember, when you left the comfort of your home in Kirinyaga, and you are a student in Shimolatewa in Mombasa. There was a time in this country when you left the comfort of your home in Karatina, and you are a student in Maseno. There was a time in this country when you left the comfort of your home in Machakos, and you are a student at Cardinal Otunga High School in Kisii. Today, we have created a situation where you start primary school. I believe there is a primary school of Moi University. Then you go to that primary school. Then you go to a second